Hi Pisces, welcome to Agnya 8, and we are here to tune in and check your energies for your sun. You can watch it for sun, moon, rising. This is for October 2020. So let's begin, check and see what are your energies saying. For the month of October, I'm guided to do Celtic cross. So we will check that what is happening for you, what are the messages coming for you here, Pisces. That's what we will check and tune in. So let's see. Okay, they're asking me to shuffle a bit, but I had to look at the bottom of the deck. I mean, I just kind of saw it. It was not the intention, but I just want you to guys to see that this could be a message for somebody out there. There is so much of there is this beautiful sun brightly shining ahead in your life, and this is the indication of good times. So be watchful for those good times, clarity and peaceful, blissful times ahead. So that is wonderful, and maybe that's what it is for everybody around, but we will check how it is for Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. Okay, is this enough? Let's see. Okay, yeah. No, sorry. My guides are asking me to shuffle one more and one more. And this is after I have shuffled. So let's give a cut. And is it enough or no? Yes. So we are ready. Let's check. For Pisces, what is the current situation? Wow, we have the world. So what's crossing it is a chariot, two major arcanas. What are your influences from the spiritual world? We have the Eight of Cups. What are the influences from the subconscious or the unconscious? We have Nine of Wands, the recent past. Ace of Cups, the immediate future. Knight of Wands, more distant future. Two of Swords, how others view you. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel. What are your greatest fears or hopes? Page of Swords, what is the final outcome? We have the Hermit. Now there are major arcanas for you here, Pisces. We have got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, and that's a good number to have. So there is this a lot of divine intervention it is for the month of October. And actually, if you're attracted to the title and if it is not even October, this reading may apply. So that is how it works, because when you land on the channel is when it is meant for you. But I did it for the intentions for the month of October. So let's check. Now here, if you kind of see, we've got the first card for you is the World. So what I'm picking up for you here, Pisces, is that you have been on this journey for quite some time, and there is a lot which you have seen as an individual, as the situations you have come across. And you have grown so much. You started on this journey with a little, as the fool begins the journey, and took a leap of faith, kept kind of going into the unknown, moving ahead, learned so much on the way. And now also is the time not to rest, but this is the time to move, and this is the time that things are moving ahead for you, further ahead. This journey is kind of one phase of life has ended, but there is another phase which will begin, and you will gallop ahead here, Pisces, with a very I would say in a balanced state. This is a major arcana. This is the card of positive movement. So that is what is happening for you. There is definitely this movement happening now. When this movement is happening, you probably might be leaving something behind, because we have this your higher self telling you that it's time for you to wrap something, because it is also the we have the world which indicates that it is time for you to end It's a time for few endings. A phase or a cycle has ended for you, and that means probably some specific situation has served its purpose, and it's for you to move ahead and look for what next life has in store for you. And you are pretty much sure that this situation has done its course, or it's done its course, because you can realize, even if you've been invested in this situation for quite some time, you realize that there is something else which you've been wanting and yearning for, and then you start to move towards those stars and the moon, which is about your higher ambitions. And these ambitions may or may not be related to the material. These could be pretty much on any or every stream. This could be spiritual in nature, this could be pretty much material, this could be one relationship which is taking, changing phase, or changing its course in any shape and form again. So there is something which is making you to move, and you are transforming, you're becoming a person you're becoming a better version of you. And for that, you probably will have to leave behind some things. It could be older belief systems, it could be older self of yours, which you need to kind of let go, because it has served its purpose. And your subconscious is very strong. It's the influence which you have, is that you are not the one who would give up on a situation easily. And here I am not talking about letting go and moving on. Here I'm talking about more in terms of that you don't lose heart easily. You would stand firm and fight it on till the end, and that's the kind of resilience you have. And here you will have to maybe there is a lot of resilience, or there is a lot of courage it takes to letting go as well. There is a letting go or leaving behind things or moving into the unknown. Letting go of familiarity is also a lot of courage. You've been standing firm, you've been standing strong here, Pisces, and that is supporting this as well. This is supporting the entire movement in the given situation, is what I'm picking on very strongly. And in the past, you've had this, beautiful Ace of Cups. There were some new beginnings which took place, and this cup runneth over with so much of love, admiration, compassion, and you are becoming this. And I'm just picking on, probably you got into a phase wherein you realize that happiness lies within you, and you chose that. And happiness is the choice you make, is something which you realize, and that is what you chose. And the moment you chose that, you realize that you have so much more to give, you have so much more to to give to others as well. And that also is a part of the journey which moved you on a way better and good times ahead. In the near future is also the Knight of Wands, which is again the card of action. And here you're galloping ahead, and there are two movement cards. This is a minor, and this is actually the quote, minor. But this is the major arcana, which says that yes, things are moving ahead, things are moving into the right direction. You will be guided to take actions. Take those inspired actions, move ahead with confidence. You have certain mission with which you are moving ahead on. You have a lot of support. You can see in the background the sun is shining, or it's a dawn. There's a new sun which is shining upon. It's a new day, and you have the new renewed energy with which you are galloping ahead. And that's what is that you're sensing within. You're finding yourself to be pretty much in that rejuvenated energy, or very youthful energy, and you're filled with that. And fill yourself with that. Make an intention that you're filled with that youthful energy, so that you can carry on whatever you need to carry on. And here it's not, I'm not talking about the age here. It is more upon that, are you the one who are procrastinating? Are you the one who kind of keep things on the back burner and say, I'll see it when it comes? But this is not the time for you. It's suggesting you, it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to move ahead. You might be a little indecisive on some aspects of life as you move ahead. It could be the letting go of the familiar and choosing and moving ahead in your life with certain purpose. And you might find yourself being challenged to make that decision. Something is definitely coming out in your in more distant future here, wherein as you move ahead you might meet a crossroad wherein you will have to kind of make a decision, and that is the point which we will see. I mean, you will have to pick the decision which feels right, more on the intuitive way, and take help from divine if you reach this juncture, when you reach this juncture. And how others view you is the wheel of the earth. Others view you as you are the person who is kind of very good in closing one cycle and picking on another, and you've been very versatile. People see that you are very flexible as well. People see you are very adjusting in a lot of ways, and they see that you are equipped with almost all the realms, and they find you pretty balanced as well. They see that you shine pretty bright. You also lighten up their lives. For a lot of them, you are that carrying the torch bearer and the light bearer for many of them. So people do look at you with a very they do consider you, they keep you on a higher platform. Many of them do see you like that here, Pisces, which is a good thing. Now here, these could be certain people you're kind of wanting to know about the situation. This could be a larger group as well, but this is a general read, and pick whatever resonates. Now, what are your fears or hopes? Here I'm picking it more as of fears. You probably are not very confident. Maybe you take actions and go ahead and do that, but when it comes to communication, you kind of fear that. You just don't know how do you tackle those situation, and you feel that you might get a little untactful in communicating this stuff. If you feel like that, you need to just kind of prep up, and if you're not the one who is spontaneous like that, or maybe if you are spontaneous and in spontaneity you don't want to kind of say things which are brash or rash, and then you don't want to hurt others. And if that's the thing, just be true to yourself, howsoever. And even if you need to hold back your words, reevaluate and see that it's going right or no. There is nothing wrong in speaking the right words and speaking in the right tone. And in my view, more than words, what hurt people is the tone, is how I've seen. You can say the same thing, and if your tone is right, it is way better, is what I've sensed. And so if you have to communicate something, a tough communication needs to be made, I would say go 3 tones down and get absolutely mellow down there, and you'll be able to carry out this communication so beautifully. And here I have as an outcome, Hermit. So that means that you are in that situation, you are making a journey towards shining so much of light within. You analyze, you sit back, you see that how have you evolved as an individual, what all goodness are you shining within yourself. You also have you may have, once the work is done, once you kind of have moved along, because there is a lot of action which is coming, there are a lot of decision making which is happening. Once you have crossed that bridge and once you reach that place wherein you can be yourself, you would want to kind of cut off from the world and say that, all right, let me shine that light within myself now. And that is what I'm seeing, which is a very good thing after the entire action-packed stuff, or action. I would not call it action-packed day, because this might not be just a day. This could continue. There is so much of action. There is so much of movement. There is so many things which are transpiring out of this. There are decisions which you are making, and there is communication which you have to make. So there is actually lots happening in this journey, and when you cross that side, and when you cross the bridge, and when you successfully complete all this, or maybe if you've crossed a great deal of that journey, of that project, of that deal, or whatever it is in your life, then you would want to take that sigh and then say, all right, let me reflect now on everything. Let me shine that light and gather more wisdom, which I have been in the past as well. So that cycle is not ending for you, in a way that you are not you're not closing that, hey, I've done all that, I've become a better person, and that this is not it. You realize that this is an ongoing journey, and you are continuously putting your effort in that journey called life, which is a very good thing here, Pisces. So let's see, at the bottom of the deck you have new beginnings. So that is really nice here, Pisces, because there are new beginnings. We have got two aces. This is also like a mini sun. We had a major sun at the bottom of the deck before, and with the Ace of Pentacles, it's saying that it could be a new project, it could be a new money, it could be something which is the extra buck flowing in. It could be something which a new journey which you embark upon, which can flourish and give you so much more. And that is what could be like for you here, is definitely a good thing. Now let's see what are the messages what is the message which we have from either Archangel Michael or Romance Angel, because I've mixed both the decks. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, this is the message which flew for you, and I will take that. This is from the Romance Angels, and let's see what that message is. Free yourself. So that's nice. So if you are limiting yourself by any which means, I mean, it could be any limitations, if you don't feel that you are worthy enough, or if you have any belief systems which are holding you back, this fence around this a kind of a unicorn is a baby unicorn is so small, and it can easily jump in, but maybe it's conditioned in a way that it feels that these fences are pretty huge and big, and you need to take back control of your life. You need to break free from any barriers which you feel are limiting you. Now I'm just kind of, while I was mentioning that, I just got on that how elephants in they are trained and conditioned. So a baby elephant is tied with that small chain to a pole when they are kid, and when they try to break free from that, they can't, because they are too small, and that continues, that they try and then they give up, because they see that they can't free up themselves, and they become huge like that. They become so powerful that they can destroy the whole jungles and uproot big trees. But then they're conditioned, they don't even try after that. They can break that shackle, they can break that chain easily, but they're conditioned, and then they don't try when they grow up. And I'm sensing, just look back, check your belief systems. Are there any limitations, or I can't do that, oh, it's out of my reach, no, that's not possible for me, oh, I've tried that before, it doesn't work. Any of those things which are holding you back, or oh, that's beyond me, oh, I have that problem, no, oh, it could be anything, oh, mosquitoes bite me too much, it could be anything. So something which was a thing of a past, and could be a very different day for you the next day. So you need to set yourself free from that here. And with that note, let me get one message from a guidance message from angels as to what wants to come forth. Guidance for Pisces. Most appropriate guidance for Pisces. Let's see. Most appropriate guidance for the person who is watching the reading. What is that guidance for the person who's watching this reading? We've got this card which popped out, so let's see. We have laughter. Beautiful. So laughter is a wonderful healer. It shakes out fear and leaves you feeling happier, clearer, and more relaxed. Remember that angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So make light of difficulties and see the funny side of situations. Laugh at yourself and with others. When you relax and laugh, your angels drop in new suggestions and ideas which can transform difficulty into delight. Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. So be merry, joyous, and fun filled. I see humor in everything is the affirmation which you can use as much as you can here, Pisces. So this is the reading for you, and these are the messages for you here. I'll see you guys later. So till then, spread love and be happy.